Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Today I built an airplane and the wings just popped off all of a sudden. But today we're doing a lot of science. I'm doing some flips with the airplane. I try to land it, fly off a bit, and yeah, that's some fun. But yes, today we're just going to do a lot of sciencey stuff with our rockets and our planes. The wings popped off again, so I revamped, well, not, what was I saying? I changed the design to just two wings. Put some little winglets on for vertical stabilizers because I think that might help on landing because I was kind of struggling. And I fly it around. It's very maneuverable. I do some like, I don't know what I was looking at the map there, and then I fly straight towards the ground at way too fast, and I hit the water, and because it's water in Kerbal, it destroys everything, but luckily Jebediah survives. So we take this off straight up to the cruising altitude. Today, well, right now, I guess it's the middle of the night in Kerbin, but right now we're flying to the closest land area well, across the ocean, I guess. Actually, I don't know if this is the closest. I'm talking other than islands, obviously, but it's a little peninsula, and it should be rising over the horizon any time now. There it is, kind of. Yep, now you can see it. Alright, so we're approaching this. This plane actually works really well for only having the weak jet engine on it. This plane was actually intended for science, but I don't know if I've even taken any readings as of now in the video. So we're gliding, well, not really gliding, we're powered, gliding, well, now we're gliding, yes. Gliding down to the surface, and we land. Nice landing. Turn on the brakes, do some science, turn off the brakes, and fly again, and see if I can find anywhere else I might want to go check out. And I spot myself a lake, and I say, I don't know if I've been to a lake, it might count as a desert or some beach or something, and I pop off the wing and almost explode and kill myself, but I managed to survive. Recover the craft, and now we're back to the Omega rocket. So yes, these things took me all the way to Duna. Much longer ago for me than it is to you, because I recorded a whole bunch of videos in advance. But I'm just experimenting. I tried to do asparagus staging, I tried to do multiple engines. All of those ultimately fail. Spoilers, but I guess it's only one video, guys. Come on, it's just a science video. If you want, you can skip on to my next video, which probably should be something more interesting. So, asparagus staging, multiple engines, it works. But I didn't actually complete the staging, so it ends up failing in the end because I added an extra engine on top. And also those extra fuel tanks are just annoying. And my dog's barking at some random thing. And here's where we run into the staging issue. So I derp around with the lander a bit, and then slow myself down, take some science readings, pull the parachute, and I end up reverting the flight because, yeah, I'm not going to ride that out. I obviously wasn't going to die. I'm not breaking my rules. So now I take off the asparagus staging and all that, and I return back to the original Mega Rocket because it works so well. Doing a gravity turn looks really awesome at 10 times speed because it just like flies over. Expanding our orbit out to what ends up being almost 90,000. I think something along those lines. And we circularize our orbit. I was planning to go to Midness in this month, so I do a little bit of tilting to try to match its orbit. So let's go ahead and burn that. Does quite lines up pretty well with Midness, and we take off for our next burn to reach Midness, and going. Little derpy engine, and we don't get there because the moon got in the friggin' way. And obviously because Kerbal does not account for moon and such and so forth on not making any sense. It sends me way out into the solar system. I try to slow down and think I might get to Midness, and then I realize, that's not going to happen because, you know, there's no way I'm going to be able to recorrect my orbit after being off by the moon and going out in space, so I just decided, I'm gonna fly back to Kerbin, take it down, do an arrow burn, do some sciences, not an arrow burn, an arrow break, and here you can see me burning burning through the atmosphere in a craft that would probably light me on fire and kill Jebediah Kerman, but not now. He lands, he does some science, and we get new technology, and that's it for this episode. I think the next thing I did do after this was more science, but I'm just going to skip to the next big mission. Thank you for watching, and bye.